Hey guys, how's it going? Got my GoPro camera here. Let me turn off the fans here so you can hear me. Just got the fans on. There we go. Alright, how you guys doing? I'm just doing some stuff in the shop today. Haven't been recording much. I apologize for that. I just haven't had any time, really. I've been volunteering at band camp, middle school in the day, and then I come home and have summer homework to do for school, and I also have to keep up with repair jobs, which are constantly coming in because here's another Craftsman chainsaw that just died. Not sure what the deal is with it, but as you can see, the muffler is completely gone. Or not gone, but completely disconnected from the motor. And I actually got a GoPro backpack. It's the screen for the GoPro camera, so I can see what I'm shooting at, not like what I'm showing on the GoPro camera. So yeah, that's what I'm using for video now. A little update on the trimmer here. I'm not going to be selling it now. I was talking to the Echo dealer technician at my local Echo dealer. I was telling him about the issue I was having with it. As you guys know, I replaced the carburetor, so that's a new carb, new fuel lines, air filter, as well as spark plug. And it still has a hot start issue, and it wanders when you throttle it up. Even under load, it tends to wander, meaning it can't keep a constant RPM. It kind of goes up and down, that sort of thing. So in a way, it's surging, but it's not. Just tends to wander, I guess you could say. But I did not know this until now, but Echoes have a lifetime warranty on their electronics. They have a 5-year warranty on like the rest of the machine, but the coil, wires, anything like that, that's all lifetime warranty, which is good to know because I'm pretty sure it's the coil that's going out, causing the hot start issue, and it causing it to not run very smooth either. Because that new carburetor, if the coil wasn't the issue, that new carburetor would have fixed it. And I know some of the problems I was having with it were the carburetor, and possibly a clogged air filter. The air filter off of this, I don't have it anymore, but air filter off of this was pretty plugged up. But carburetor and new air filter seem to have fixed some of the issues. And I'm going to take this in to the Echo dealer next week or later this week maybe. I'm not sure which of the two. But I'm going to have them test it. He said he's going to ohm test it. And what happens is those coils have gel in them, for those of you who do not know that. Just turn that off. But they have gel in them, and as they heat up and cool down from running, that gel tends to wear out, and then starts to cause resistance and not run properly because it's not getting the full amount of power to the spark plug it should be getting. So the guy was going to test it for me, test the ohms, and then see if it needs a new coil. So that new coil will be under warranty, since it's a lifetime warranty. So yeah, other than that, it's still a decent trimmer. It's not very powerful, but I know a lot of you guys like them, which is great. I'm going to keep this one for a while. Just do some more, use it for some more stuff. You can put a speed feed head on it. It's just got a U-turn, Echo U-turn head here now. So you have to take the spool out to reload it, which kind of takes a while. That's why I prefer the speed feed heads, because you just have to stick it through the middle and then rewind it with the thing the knob right there. That's on the pass attachment actually. Oh yeah, that pass unit. This is the same one. I think it was just running hot that day, and because it seems to run fine now. Starts right up, which is good because I don't really like having to replace that kind of stuff or take it into the dealer if I can do something myself, but it seems to have fixed its issues, which is good. So yeah, I'm just sharpening mower blades right now, just grinding them down here. Got the blades off my silver Honda here. I just sharpened that mower there. And then I'm about to sharpen the twin blades off this one because it's the twin blade mower. So it's got this top mulching blade here, and then that's the bottom blade. And then they just mount up like that. This is the secondary mulcher blade, and this is the primary blade here under it. So yeah, and that's just the single blade mower. It doesn't have a secondary blade, it's just the single blade, but it still mulches pretty good. Yeah, that's about it right now. Yeah, I apologize for not uploading many videos lately. Just been, like I said, been real busy. Oh yeah, and I also got a different carburetor for this saw. This is my saw here. It was basically the story is the carburetor that I originally got was the incorrect carburetor. It didn't have a primer port on it, which is kind of useful because I have a primer. There's a primer on this saw. There's a break in the serial numbers, and the dealer just happened to order the wrong carburetor, so went ahead and got a new one. So that's right there. That carburetor right there is off that Ryobi, which I have all the parts there. I'm just waiting for screws for the gas tank, because for some reason the previous owner took the gas tank off and then lost all the screws for it. Yeah, I have a new gas tank for it and stuff, but that's a separate video. I'll show you guys more on that later. Yeah, that's about it. So I'll probably try and record some this weekend. I actually recorded some footage for this past weekend, but the camera decided to corrupt it, which is unfortunate. And it ran out of space too in the middle of the job. So all that footage was corrupt, unfortunately. That's why the last video I've uploaded this weekend in lawn care, number 5, that is actually a video from combined of 2 and 3 weeks ago. So yeah, and then this will be this weekend. So yeah, that's about it. I also got this little trimmer line cutter off Amazon. It's like $5. Oregon. And I can show you how it works here. So I have a little mini tripod here on this one now. So take this little piece of trimmer line here, for example. So you put in a loop like that. And it cuts it. Get a larger piece here. This is just some I took out of a busted trimmer head. So let's say you pull it off the trimmer line here. So you pull it in a loop like that. You have to make it a pretty tight loop though. So like that. Like that. So yeah, it's nice. Because I usually carry it around a folding pocket knife or folding knife. So I could just kind of close it on it, which worked, but you know, pocket knife is a little bit heavy in your pocket, and this weighs about like ½ ounce. So, yep. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later on in this video. Hey guys, how's it going? So it is Saturday evening. As you can see, it's getting dark. About 8:45 night, and I just had some dinner, watched some YouTube for a while. I worked all day today, probably 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with an hour or two a break in the middle there. Did a lot of different stuff today. I did some hedge trimming, some tree trimming, some more hedge trimming, mowing, all that stuff. Mowed a yard today, as well as the trimmed up some bushes for someone, so that's what's in there. And I did a little bit of tree trimming for the pastor of my church, so I was there this morning, did that first with the power pruner. Had some sycamores that need to be trimmed up, so I picked all that up and just left it at the street for collection there. So yeah, now I'm just cleaning stuff up after I got a shower and stuff because I was all dirty. Oh, and I also cut some firewood. My grandparents are having their lot cleared for their new house, so they said I could go over there and get some firewood from them. So I went over there, and I had put a new carburetor in the Echo chainsaw. Got that working. Runs really good and starts right up. Has no issue starting. Runs great. Doesn't kind of wander on the RPMs, which is good. Excuse me. And then this is that old Mantis tiller that I had gotten for free. The Keyword it's into, which you probably can't see the tag. It's getting dark. Here, actually, I can show you. Got my shop light. That is dead. Great. Okay. Well, anyways, you get the point. You saw it in the last video that I uploaded. So yeah, I got it to run, actually. Surprisingly, I drained out the gas into that gas can down there. That's an old gas can I have. It's actually the kind with the vent on it, which is kind of cool. It's the kind with the nozzle you pull up to like that. So it's a really, truthfully, it's a pretty old gas can that's probably still good, but well, I've been using it for old gas, and whenever I get something in, I always drain the gas out and into this here. If I can get the cap back on. If I drain the gas into here, and then what was I saying? Oh yeah, and then take it over to a hazardous waste collection place when it's full. It's just a way for me to dispose of gas that's old and full of water and ethanol and all that crap. Yeah, surprisingly, this thing probably hadn't run for at least 10 years, I'm assuming. I put some Echo power fuel in it. Now you guys are probably going to say, oh, that's waste of your money and stuff, but I had that because I forgot to bring gas with me. And I was using the, right up there, it's hanging the Echo Pass 230. I was doing hedges and forgot to bring gas, so I just ran over to Home Depot and picked up a can of that. So this is the can of True Fuel I had bought for running in my chainsaw, because I don't use that as often, and for the amount I use it, if I ever have a big job that comes up, I'll just buy a case of VP Racing fuel from Bailey's for the no ethanol stuff, because I'm not going to run actual fuel like that. Like, that's all mixed fuel there. I'm not going to run that fuel in there because that's just right out of the pump, 89 octane. I'm not going to run that kind of fuel in there because that's what destroyed the carburetor in that chainsaw. But this this Mantis here predates the use of ethanol in fuel. And see if you can see it here. The shadow says recommend regular grade leaded fuel. That's back when they're putting lead in gasoline, which is kind of funny. And it runs on 50 to 1, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I just put some of that fuel in. And that's no ethanol fuel, which is good because it doesn't. I don't want to put ethanol in this because it predates the use of ethanol, and why would I tear it up and screw up the motor? But yeah, it started right up on the third pull, surprisingly, after I drained out the old gas. So yeah, it doesn't. That edger does not really work well. I don't know if it's just the blades are dull or whatever, but I tried edging with it. It digs out more dirt and just kind of pushes the grass aside. I don't really know why they put, unless the blade is dull, I don't know. But for now, I think I'm just going to keep it as a tiller and use it that way. So yeah, I think that's about it for this weekend. Nothing much going on, really. Yeah, screwing with that edger here. It's buried right here. That troy build edger I showed you. I was screwing around with that yesterday and a little bit this morning. I can't really figure out what the problem is. It just acts like it's got a faulty coil, but now I don't think it's a faulty coil. I think the carburetor's plugged up, so I'm going to pull that apart tomorrow probably. See if I can figure that out and probably order a new rebuild kit for it. It's like $7 on Amazon for a rebuild kit for one of those carbs. Keep in mind, this is just like a classic 3.5 or 4.5 horsepower motor that you would see on like a Walmart push mower or whatever, I'd guess. And carburetor, for those of you who've worked on these before, carburetor's mounted right to the fuel tank. So you just take out 2 bolts, and it helps take out this front bracket right there, where these bolts are here. Sorry if you can't see, I apologize. It's dark. But bolts right to the, or screws right to the gas tank. So you just take the entire gas tank off. You can drain it out, which I've already done. And also put some seafoam in it, see if that would clear it up. But doesn't seem to have cleared it up. I think it was over full on oil because it was burning. It's blowing a lot of blue smoke, which is possibly from being over full on oil. But it could also be for a carburetor issue. So yeah, that's what's going on with that thing. Like I said in that last video, I think I'm going to keep it. It's good edger. Does a nice job edging. And that thing there doesn't do a very good job. But I'll need to look at that too. Yeah, that's this thing here. It's a pretty good edger. I wouldn't use it all the time, but probably for overgrown edges primarily. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Like I said, I'm not doing anything tomorrow, but next week I'm actually going to be working during the week because I'm not going to be at band camp. I was volunteering at a summer band thing. So if you guys don't know, I play trumpet. So I was kind of volunteering at that, helping the beginners. Yeah, now I'm back to shop work, and boy, do I have a lot of stuff to work on. I have actually a friend of, one of my clients that I mow their yard. Their friend has a pest control company and a fertilization company, and that side of stuff. So he's got, I think it's 3 Ryan aerators that don't run right. They all have Honda engines on them. So he's gonna bring one of those over at a time. Obviously, once I get all this junk out of here, because I don't have enough room for an aerator in here right now. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that thing tomorrow. That Ryobi trimmer. Part that John Deere out, and just clean up all this stuff here. Clean up all that. Yeah, and also fix that chainsaw that's back there. I have a lot of stuff to work on, but I'm slowly getting it done. Yeah, he's got these aerators that he's going to have me work on. I'm probably just going to throw new carburetors on them once I tear into them and figure them out. So yeah, I'll show you guys those in videos coming up. So yeah, that's about it. And then this week I'll be mowing, so I'll record lots of footage from that. So anyways, guys, enjoy your evenings, and I'll see you again this week.